And we're live again for part, which one is this? Part
4.
4?
I'm gonna say a gamer word.
And why are we still here?
Just to suffer. Hello, Hakon. I see that you stick it around, and I'm going to have to disappoint you. The secret code, kill your caller, will have to wait for a little bit. Try to take tiny breaths as the thing closes around your neck. You don't have to wait much longer. I promise.
Welcome to part 4. Enjoy the ride.
Also good to see you again, Andrew. Hope the army's been treating you well. If they space these out, it'll be like, oh yeah, nice introduction every time. You should release these like weeks apart.
No.
Yeah, on a day. No, like tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, the day after that, the day after that.
Maybe.
No, I am a generous god. I'm like Netflix. I release the whole series.
And then so that Andrew can start complaining on Twitter about how his favorite character died. The flamethrower.
Speaking of characters dying, we're still alive!
Woo! And only 2 damage taken.
I mean, damage from the plants.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Also,
yes,
I'm very sorry for what I'm about to do, but...
What?
Just scroll up a little on the map.
I got the map. Oh. I was like, I got the meme, but what is that? Oh, you drove the E, I get it. Markiplier spawns behind you.
It took a while for my brain to register that.
I find it funny that to hide your shame, Noah, you spawned a bunch of intimidation checks. I think that's interesting.
I like how none of them went above a 15.
Yeah, you gotta. Weird. Regardless, the entire area seems to slowly be clearing itself of the horror plant life as they slowly wither away. But they all seem to kind of at some point go around the room and seem to be retreating further into the sanctum ahead.
Work's never done, and this time we don't have the toy.
I'm going to walk in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
I'll let you go first.
That's fine. I'll take the just all the way up.
I gotta tell you, Blue Boy, I'm not gonna trust plants the same way ever again.
Well, I fuck hell. Guess that's one thing we can agree on. The amount of times we overlapped our tokens there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Then you reach the final parts of the sanctum. You see a small.
This is one big garden.
Yeah. As you walk outside, you can see the snow falling down again. Very clearly in sight. As ahead of you, a small purple light seems to be shining.
Well, I guess that's our target.
Very clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we see any vines?
You do see a lot of vines, but more the general kind. You don't see any of the more. You've kind of gotten a look at how these creatures are supposed to look, and you don't see any of those.
Do we see the crystal or anything of the sort?
Well, I should mention that another thing that's probably complicating this is that the entire area, even though I'm too lazy to cover the entire thing in snow, is covered in snow. Burying any chance that you probably could have had of actually finding the damn things. So, they're nowhere. They could be underneath you right now, but they're not.
Go
Where
get him,
is
Blue.
the purple glow coming from?
All the way from down, like you see at the far end of the thing, there's like a small little area here. Like this is actually like a little bridge here. Like you can walk through it, and there's like a little table here that seems to be for tea purposes. But there's an eerie glow coming from this area.
I'm gonna take a wild pot shot
Go get him, Blue.
in the form of a firebolt with 120 feet range.
And you're going to shoot it where?
The point where the light's emanating from, so here.
Wait, fucking how much room does this thing have? How much of range?
120 feet.
Oh boy.
You can cover the
That
whole
covers
map.
it.
Yeah, this thing has some range to it then, damn.
Yeah, I
can hit
can.
it.
Yeah,
You
now
can
imagine
cover
that's
the entire map.
Alright, make me an attack roll.
I did.
16. You are able to hit this table, causing the shard to fall off of the edge. As you do, a pulse comes out of it, going across the floor.
I feel like I've made a mistake.
The entire area in a kind of sickly purple grove. As you hear the activation noise coming from a bunch of areas around you, including 2 right near your area. Roll me for initiative.
Oh,
And
I have made a terrible mistake.
This time remove the old stuff from the initiative.
I think I've already done that, except for Opos for some reason.
No, I already rolled.
Oh shit! I just removed shit.
Well, oh no, I can re-roll my terrible roll. Oh no, it's even worse.
You can use the old one. I'm fine with that. Can you manually pull that, or should I change? Oh, I can change.
Okay,
it.
so 10.
10. Put that on 10.
You.
Okay then. Then, the fucking purple lights go on, and I'm gonna take a moment here to drag the shit to the forefront.
all the fuckers.
Y'all like plants?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. You're fucking gonna come back, and then Roman is gonna be, yes, I've tried to kind of liven up your room a little bit. I put a nice house plant in the corner there. Immediately throw a knife at it. Die, monster! Alright, now put it back in there. Tokens. Oh, this one. Oh, this one.
Of course we are fighting living plants in my home area.
Ugh.
It could be way worse. The Selesnya use a lot of like living plants as well. Actually,
Yeah.
definitely do that. It could be worse. In fact, you wonder what a tree version of these things would look like.
Ew.
I don't want to know. Well, maybe I've seen them. But
I want to mention that one of them got a natural 20 on initiative. Actually, two of them did, and they're
Cool.
both at 19. So that's kind of
Cool.
funny.
Shit.
Shit. But regardless, we have our plan. And the first one moves out of the bushes here towards Fire Starter. How dare you, honestly.
Ah, my butt, stop that.
First one,
Plants all
it's Fire Starter.
crutches.
Tries to attack the Fire Starter. How dare he? Managed to roll a critical hit. You... Any cantrip of your choosing, Noah, go ahead.
Well,
As the plant in front of you trips overneath its brethren and falls on the floor,
Oh, it's a critical failure.
it is a critical failure.
oh, in
Any
that case-
cantrip of choice. Die, motherfucker! And it
You're
didn't
gonna
care.
pay for that.
I just want to mention, shoot at table, evil pulse, all the plants wake up, one falls down, shoot, yes, what do you do? You're-
Alright. Where's the crystal? The big one?
it's at the end of this hallway here.
Okay.
Like it's like at the far end of the garden. You see this table over here?
I'm gonna go on a wild whim here and try and destroy that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna avoid getting near any of them, so I'm gonna step here. Then I have a clear path up until here. So that's 20 feet. Over here is 30 feet. Oh boy, then, shit. As my bonus action, I'm gonna disengage to get past these guys. And over here, it's gonna be 30 feet. And then, because I'm already disengaged, I'm gonna make it into a dash action and run all the way up to here.
Alright. You got really close. Make me a perception check.
I am going to right now. Give me a second.
There are 5 more plants right around you.
Yeah, I don't see shit.
You don't see shit. Another direct plant moves straight up through the wall here as it merges with the plant, and apparently seems to be going after the person that just fucking chased out.
Of course it does.
Yes.
Where are you, lad? There's one coming from the trees here that is moving towards our centaur friend. Speaking of our centaur friend, Radka.
Alright. I can finally use my charge.
I'm going to put the combat music back again, by the way. But,
Yeah, sure.
can you clear the thing real quick?
I'll handle the DJing, you handle the DMing.
Sure.
So I am going to charge this. Let's see. I'm going to charge this one. You can see that.
Alright. That's the usual. Ah, yeah.
See.
Good.
Oh fuck. So charge is
8.
I get a melee attack as well as a bonus action.
Yeah,
for my
if you move at least 30 feet towards straight toward a target and then hit it with a melee attack, on the same turn you can immediately follow that attack with a bonus action, making one attack against the target with your hooves.
Okay, so was this the melee attack or was this the hoof?
Either.
If this was the
how I imagine it, I would probably try to stomp down with my hooves first and then follow it with my sword.
Well, you have to hit it with a melee weapon first.
Alright.
And then you can immediately follow up the hoof. So if this was the melee attack, then you missed.
Oh, that sucks.
So you just kind of like, again, you just
try
throw yourself into a bunch of bushes and it doesn't really seem to do anything.
But that was the bonus action, so you have your normal action as well.
No, that's the confusing thing here.
It starts with the bonus action.
Yeah, does it? Oh.
It says bonus action, and then this.
Well, yeah, but isn't... Like, I think you need to move, attack, and then as a bonus action, you get the hoof. Right? Or am I insane here?
No, next time I will roll separately after another for my hooves and
just keep in mind that you moved, make the weapon attack, and then do the hooves afterwards.
I will do that next time.
Time for plants, unless you have more moves that you want to do.
Well, I can still do my second. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
My hoof. So we say this one is for the sword.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, just make a regular weapon throw with the sword, and then if it hits, you'll can push the hooves again. Fuck it.
All right.
And hey, fuck it, that's a hit.
All right.
Make a weapon attack.
8 per.
Yeah. Now you fucking devastate it, so it is dead.
I'm still going to trample it with my hooves.
Just
I already charged.
To the ground, and you're just like not dead enough yet.
Exactly.
All right, give me a hoof attack. Yeah, that hits it. I could mention it's on your hoof now, which.
Whatever.
Kind of disgusting.
Oh fuck! I designed him with feathered hooves, so I have nice long hair on my hooves that are all goopy.
Gross.
Alright.
Anyway, Plants moves closer towards the chaos, as they do. Plants moves closer towards the chaos. Yeah, can't quite hit you. This one moves closer towards the chaos and is now standing in front of you, kind of. And same thing here, kind of barring your way, separating you from your allies up ahead. The nerd, however, is probably going to come up with a solution.
My solution is, I am going to stand here and start picking off people. Starting with the one that's kind of close to me and still in some way threatening me.
You're not able to see that one, however. There's a there's a hedge between you and it.
In that case, this one is dead. Well, damaged. That's a 1 on the damage roll. Fucking hell, that's low.
Ooh. Now, still quite effective, but you managed to kind of graze it. Like, it managed to fucking, like, Dempsey roll your fireballs a little bit. It managed to keep going. Alright, anything else of your turn?
No.
That's it. Alright, then there we go. This thing moves through the hedge. And is trying to attack you now. Yeah, they just kind of like go through it as like an individual mass of tentacles. And as they go to the other side, they kind of reform again. They kind of move it like as you would move through a weird cloud. For example. What's your AC? 14, right?
Yeah.
The second hit of the game, you take 2 slashing damage. That was the first, but the second one was 0 damage. You take 2 damage.
I'm on 3 HP.
Yeah. This one now tries to completely surround Raska.
Of course.
And then it's this turn again.
Go get it, Diz.
I want to go break
Before your
that.
turn starts,
Yeah.
you hear a deafening scream coming from somewhere east. Or
Oh,
somewhere
boy.
west.
Oh boy. Is it a human scream?
It is not a human scream, it seems more like a roar, to be honest.
Okay. I'm still gonna go for that crystal.
Yes.
Where is it?
It's probably lying somewhere around the ground here.
I can get up to here with my regular movement. Can I spot it from there?
You easily spot on the ground there, on the floor, or on the ground here, a small purple lantern.
Lantern, you say?
Yes. It seems to be decorated as such, and after Noah hit the table, it seems to have fallen on the ground.
Is it broken?
It does seem to be broken because of the fall, but there's a small, like, what do you call it, like a small fire inside that's lighting through the glass. It is in fact not the object that you are looking for.
Ah, damn!
As you notice this, the ground starts to shake around you.
Uh-oh.
As you move slightly back, you come to a horrible, and I mean horrible realization. You see a tree next to you.
Oh boy.
And this tree seems to also be looking back at you.
Whoa!
Is it supposed to be that big?
It is supposed to be that big.
Oh boy.
If only you still had your toy.
If only. I am going to use a dash action to get as far away from that thing as I can.
Okay, you go for that.
Let's see, I'm gonna go over here.
Wow,
Any
that's a
advanced
low.
options?
That's the end of my turn. Yeah.
Alright, and that's it.
Victory! Victory!
And it's like, it seems to have like running mouths, and as one of them opens, You see a purple glow coming out of it.
No. Of course it's in there.
You've probably found your shark.
Yeah.
Of course, that's what it is.
Yeah, where's the dread plant? It is over here. Holy shit. It moves fruits rather than trying to attack you. Raska. It tries. It lands a 19, making it a natural 20, not really a natural 20. A 20, does that hit you?
Yes.
Okay, it deals a whopping, fucking get this again, 0 slashing damage.
What?
Did I do 1d4 minus 1 damage or something?
It does.
Okay.
That is the actual damage roll, yes. And you've just managed to get unlucky twice.
This is pathetic.
It is kind of pathetic.
It's gonna...
yeah, the fact that I'm dying to these fucks.
death by 1,000 cuts.
Death by 1,000 cuts, and there are a lot of them. Although, you know, when it comes to threats, you now have one at least.
Yeah.
This one was closer to you, can't quite reach you. Broadcast your charge down. There seems to be a lot of noise coming from up ahead. You can't quite see it, but you did see this kind of seeming to move away from it.
I also shouted, big tree, big tree.
Great tree.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, there's a couple of big trees in the area. You don't know nobody's complaining about.
I'm kind of busy anyway.
Covering your neck with plants.
Oh boy. It seems to like me right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm going to slash the one underneath me.
So what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Oof. That does in fact not hit one of them.
Are you sure?
It does not. They're shitty, but their shittiness is specifically the number 9.
It's a 9 if you put it upside down.
Yeah. But we're not. A fun fact: I did actually have the previous map upside down accidentally, which is why you're not coming from the top again in that one.
That's fine.
So hey. Unfortunately, that's it. You want to do anything else with your turn?
If only you had AoE.
Sorry?
If only you had AoE.
Yeah, spells.
If only. No. Nah, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay then.
I'm
Then
gonna push my luck.
Dread Plant tries to attack you. Gets in closer. Goes for it.
Person close.
Oh! Gets a critical hit. For the first time, manages to get both of your ankles, dealing a total of 3 damage.
3 damage. Right.
This particular Dread Plant is a badass.
I will make note.
King Dread Plant. The Chief. But yeah, that's 3 damage. And then we have this one over here trying to take advantage of the momentum. Gets a 3. And does not hit you, in fact. We have one giving it another chance. Scoring a 14, which I believe does not hit, does it?
Sorry?
14. Does not hit.
My AC is 13.
He scores a hit, I'm afraid, and does a whopping 3 damage to you.
Again. Right. I'm still alive.
A last Wraith tries to attack you, and in fact does not hit. You are now completely surrounded But let's see if your friend Okos can try to help that. Before your turn comes to effort, you now also hear the shout. Actually, all of you are able to hear, and it seems to be getting closer. Still coming from the west.
That's the east. Big trees in the east.
Is it?
Yeah.
Isn't the
Right,
left always...
right is the east. Left is west.
Yes, so what I said still holds true then.
Yeah.
You said it's coming from the west.
It comes
Yeah.
from, he said it's coming from this part.
Yes. And that's what I mean. You all heard me correctly.
Yep,
Oh, there's another tree. Okay.
probably.
I should mention that the fucking tree that you're all talking about is actually indeed making noise. You can actually all spot it now because it's clearly higher than the hedge is supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, you know, you see the problem, and it is making the kind of howling noise that you see the plants make.
Yeah,
The howl that you hear in the distance, it's not the same. It's not the same kind.
it's different.
It's different.
Yeah. I am going to shoot with disadvantage because, you know, it's in 5 feet, but I'm gonna shoot this boy with my firebolt.
Go for it.
That's an 11.
Still hits, so hey. And 5 is 10. This one
Yep.
is gone.
Poof!
Now, you have some movement left.
Yeah, I am actually pretty comfortable where I am.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because
But
from
you
here I
don't
can
want to
actually...
switch places with me.
No, because from here I can start picking off these guys.
Last, that plant completes the
Oh my
Ravka
God.
sandwich.
This is bad.
And does not manage to hit you, so...
Alright.
Now,
Big boy.
oh boy. Here it comes. I actually forgot how much movement it has.
Wait,
What?
I mean, it's a tree, right?
It is a tree. It is very much a movable one, though, don't you worry. Oh, there it is. Okay, what do you do then? It has, 20 feet.
Woo!
There you gotta fucking do with that shit, right? But it is
Oh, it's
moving.
moving. Oh, Lord.
Oh lord, he coming.
Oh, guild-backed. Oh, Nif miss it.
Alright, Diz, what are you gonna do about it?
Diz has just, you know what? Diz takes off the backpack, starts rummaging through it, finds 2 flasks of oil.
Mm-hmm.
Does that count as an action?
I'm gonna count that as a bonus action.
Alright. Moves up to here. Just out of the reach of the thing. Actually, no way. Here I'm within reach. I'm gonna move right here. Just out of reach. And I'm gonna throw the first flask.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, how many feet was that? It was 25 feet. Wow, okay. I'm gonna throw the flask at it.
I should notice that the dread tree is seemingly incredibly wet, filled with the same liquid that the other ones are equipped
that's
with.
why I'm throwing oil at it.
Mm-hmm. Make me an attack roll, that's fine. It's a regular d20 with your dexterity modifier.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna roll my dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
You slightly graze it as the bottle does not make contact and lands behind her, falling behind the tree, falling broke on the floor behind her. None of the oil actually spreading out towards the tree.
Alright. Then I'm gonna
You still got one bottle left, right?
Yeah, I can't do 2 throws in 1 turn.
Okay. In that case,
I'm gonna take a
I
step
guess
back.
My suffering continues.
Yep.
so, dread plant number 1, however, seems to lose some attention
Oh boy.
and tries to get this.
It is a lack of opportunity.
You do get an attack of opportunity, yes, I should mention that.
Here goes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna take it, of course. Ah, fuck.
But,
I need to stop rolling 6s.
well, you missed. Luckily, the Wraith missed as well.
Good.
So,
Well, I mean, this is my third 6 tonight, so it's...
well, if you get one more, you can summon Satan as a summon. That's kind of cool. It's something. Where is this? Oh, wait, so that's one on the top. Alright. Last one of your friends is coming at you, Okos. Most in front of you. Tries to hit you. I assume that you have an AC higher than 11. Do you?
Just click on his little thing, you will see how much AC he has. It's in
Actually,
the blue.
can't see that.
No, that you have to set that specifically first, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can actually do it right here. I have to do that. I thought I already did that at some point.
Maybe you did, and maybe you didn't save it.
But your HP, however, is 3, and your AC is 14. Is that correct? In that case, he does not hit you. And you are safe to keep going as planned. Now, the man, half horse, drowning completely in plants. You can try to do something about these plants.
Yeah. Alright.
I will, Ash, allow a bonus action because this plant here is behind you. A bonus action to attempt to shove it with your back hoofs, like one of those horses that you see some do sometimes. When they're scared, they just kick the person behind them into a hospital.
Well, sadly, I do not get a strength modifier to my hoofs, but
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
just
gonna
do an
take
athletics.
it.
It's an athletics roll.
Just do a strength check.
alright, just a strength.
And I'll have this thing throw on dexterity against it.
Alright.
It fails and is pushed back. Do you want it to this side or this side? Or straight out there?
I have no preferences.
Okay. You push the creature back, seeming to scare off some of the other one, and you are disengaged. If you want to make a straight run towards this one. That is very good. And you're able to make a weapon attack from that place.
Not if you're
That
disengaged.
is... Sorry?
Not if you're disengaged.
Yeah, I'm just trying to say something. If... Alright, I'm going to charge at the thing. Next to Orcos.
The fucking cavalry comes to save Okos, and you assume you make a weapon attack against this guy.
Yeah. Just...
So,
I'm
move
just
your
going to
move
move
your person over. And
I'm
weapon
going
attack.
to weapon attack. And...
That hits. Rolls a 10. Immediately kills it. Do you want to after kill it?
Of course I do.
And that is well. You after kill it dead super hard.
He's now super dead instead of just dead.
It's now trampled in mush.
Triple.
The plants give chase, as they are wont to do. However, this one is going after the person throwing random bottles around.
It ain't random.
Not recycling.
It ain't random.
Managing to hit you, dealing a total of 1 slashing damage.
Oof.
Oof.
Not feeling so hot.
Now, one of them does the same thing, trying to now surround you.
Yeah.
Scoring an 8 on attack, so never mind. What is the nerd going to do? Sorry.
So the nerd is going to shoot his war crime machine Straight into this guy's face.
Go for it. Yeah, that totally hits. That totally hits. Which one? This one?
Yeah, that one. I completely
one.
obliterated
Gone.
that one.
As we go. The dread tree.
Oh, it's coming. Oh Lord, it's coming.
Yeah, this is a dead rogue.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's within 10 feet.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. I should actually check it. Oh boy, I got a weird roll here. Yeah, I have not figured out. I don't have this character sheet set up properly. Whoops. I need to go into the thing itself and then roll.
That's a
attack
miss. Yeah.
A giant tree trunk comes out of the floor and tries to trip you over, like does like a giant blow slash to fucking break both of your kneecaps. And just before it hits, you duck out of the way, jumping over it. It does, however, completely obliterate this one.
What?
This one is launched against the floor here and crumbles into dust.
Paw.
That's a natural 1 on a giant tree. Whoops.
I hope this plant keeps a grudge against its own friends.
Doesn't seem to be the case, but who knows? This, the fucking roar sounds one more time, and it's probably across the wall here. It's incredibly close.
I'm gonna throw the other vial at the tree.
Another try. Go
Yes,
for it.
I got 2.
Let me do it again.
Dexterity, 16. Let me check.
He's got 15.
15.
15. That hits it. Alright. The oil breaks out and seems to kind of meld itself into some parts of the tree.
Yes.
It has gotten a temporary but very pertinent weakness to fire if you manage to hit it correctly. Still, do you have anything to light that up with?
I shout, "Blue guy, hit the tree!" And then I use my disengage to step on the head of this one and then run the rest of the way here.
Can you just do that?
Yep,
Move through units?
I can move through units.
There.
Hold on.
Yeah, I thought it was only if they're bigger than you.
Yeah, only if they're bigger than me.
Small plants.
But you said this one is small, right?
Yeah, they're small plants, yeah.
Okay. Can I jump over it?
You can try with a acrobatics check.
Oh, come on! Oh, fuck.
You trip over and are launched prone here. Behind it. You do manage to get over it, but you fucking tumble over
Right.
and fall on the floor.
So then I have to get up,
Which does use half your movement.
half my movement, which means I can only get up to here.
So, that's it then?
Yep.
Yeah. The tree tries to chase after you. Tries to attack you once more. Scoring a 16.
That's
Ooh.
it.
Yeah, 0 slashing damage.
0. Alright.
You get 2 AC checks essentially. It's like, oh, it hits you. Doesn't do anything. Go on.
It lightly grazes you.
Shit.
You now have a small rash.
Sneaks up from behind. Tries to attack you as well.
Blue guy, the tree, hit it!
Attacks for, actually, let me check. 14 does not hit you.
14 does hit me.
Yeah, no, but I was checking your AC.
Oh, okay.
You got an AC of 14. Now that doesn't hit you. Ravka!
Yeah. I'm going to do my thing again and charge at this one because I can.
Does it have to be in a straight line?
Yeah, you do. I think if you read the text of the trait, it has to be 30 feet in a straight line.
But if
You have
I
to
was
charge at
one to the
somebody, not,
side,
you have to charge at somebody, not drift towards them. Deja vu.
I've been in this place before.
right, well, in that case, that's not gonna work. At least, if I go one to the side, would that count?
Which one to the side and what?
If I go here
Yeah.
and then charge down, would that count?
If you have
not?
the movement, then yeah, it sure counts. Although this one would get an attack of opportunity if you ran by it.
That I do have the movement to do that, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna fucking do it.
You'll get one attack of opportunity if that happens by this guy.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine.
Alright, go for it.
Alright, so good. So here.
Oh no.
You trip over him
I do.
as he gets you right where it hurts and scores a critical hit, dealing 4 damage to you.
Son of a bitch. I'm not so happy right now.
Oh, that's not good. But it is only damage, and you are able to make that attack now.
Right, let's hope it works.
No damage, no bonus, just
But
pain.
I do get my bonus attack.
Only hit, I'm
only
sorry.
if
If you hit, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Charge says when you hit something after 30 feet.
Right.
That's a yikes.
There is a slight consolence though. As you nearly hit the floor after having this guy tip you, you notice that there's a cat here.
What the fuck?
Looking at you fight. How about that?
Help us, you asshole!
Anyway, a drug plant tries to go after Okos. Scoring a 6 on attack, no bueno. Luck's on his side now.
That's not really bad.
Then we got another attack plant coming after our own goblin. Attacking with a 10, that's also no bueno. Okos, you have the floor.
Well, I'll take my goblin friend's advice and shoot at the big tree.
Then you also gain disadvantage because something so close.
Yeah, I will actually move a bit forward, taking an attack opportunity.
Okay.
Move to the side as well, so you don't have...
19.
Okay, that's a hit.
0 damage.
Okay, thank fuck.
If you
Okay,
move over here, you can shoot over our heads. But if you're here, you got the horse in your way. Because we're shorter, we are all shorter than you are. So if you move here, it's better.
I'm a
Well,
fucking
that's fine.
giant.
Yeah.
It is fine.
Oh no!
That was the... No. 1 sec. This is the literal worst I could have rolled.
Yes.
One on the hit die, 1 on the damage die.
You move forward, trying to get a better shot. You trip over a branch that seemingly came out of nowhere, and are on the ground as the fucking firebolt like lifts you back up again. However, as you do that, you notice that there is a small cat hiding underneath this bush.
I just like...
Pick
Well,
it
over
up,
there.
throw it at the end.
and then the dread seed commences.
Hey, it's gonna be your first war crime if you do it.
You can hear multiple fucking screams coming out of it, but then you hear the roar again. And then, here, well, none of you can hear it, a shadow launches itself on the ground. You're not able to look at what it is yet, but something shakes the earth as it lands behind the brush here. You're going to think of the hedge, yes, behind the hedge.
Jeez.
No, I need to put this into the GM overlay, as it is currently hidden. But as you currently wonder what is behind this hedge, underneath the hedge you find a cat. Staring at you, Dave.
What does the tree
Anyway.
do?
Huh?
What does the tree do?
The tree is not in attack range of anyone,
Oh.
currently. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. Never mind, 10-foot reach. Anyway. The AC of... Oh boy. It managed... Actually, no, your AC is 13, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Gotta hit a 12! Woo! If the fucking giant tree branch moves straight over your head and nearly decapitates you, doesn't manage to hit anything else, but Jesus, this thing could have taken off your head. It is not going great. But it also seems to be slightly distracted now. Yes, it's your turn.
I go into goblin mode, and by that I mean I start stabbing.
You do that.
I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try to get I mean, I do get a sneak attack on it, because allies. Gonna slash at it with my sword.
Go for it.
Okay. So that's 6 damage in total.
6 damage in total. Actually, it's 10 damage in total. This thing dies.
Okay.
Slash.
Oh, they're vulnerable to slashing.
I guess I just spoiled that, but I thought you all knew.
Good.
Yeah.
But there we are. Yeah, disasters. Then it's.
No, I just knew that they aren't. I just knew that they're resistant to piercing. I didn't know that they were vulnerable to slashing.
It is then this particular dregs turn. Tries to hit you. And you have an AC of 14.
14.
Deals 2 slashing damage.
Oh boy. I am looking very bad. I'm bleeding from my ears and my nose.
Oh boy. Raska, your turn.
Well, I cannot charge, but I am going to move all the way up here to attack this shit.
Do realize
With my
that that would
sword.
give this one an attack of opportunity.
I'm going to do it.
You gonna risk
I'm
that?
going to risk it. Okay, no, I'm not gonna...
It's the dice has been rolled, Raska. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck.
That's a 19, dealing 1 damage.
Well, I am still alive.
You are still alive. Okay.
In other words, I do not make the best decisions.
Don't worry. You still haven't asked about the unkillable arsonist.
We got another roll coming in. Oh boy.
But I was going to do my attack roll.
Your AC is 13, right, Vic?
What? No,
Hey.
14.
What?
Oh wait, yeah, sorry, we completely forgot. Yeah, you have an attack to make, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking fuck up this plan. Gardening.
I roll a 16.
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
6
It is.
slashing.
I assume you're going to slash at it and not pierce and not stab at it.
Yeah.
Getting the core again. It is dead. Do you want to after kill it?
No. No.
Yeah.
That's
see-
only a charge thing.
Okay, that's right. Good. So this direct plant makes an attack at this. Your AC was 14, right? It is an attack of 15.
I get hit.
Dealing 0 damage.
Ooh, still alive.
Oh boy, we are playing on the edge. Focus.
Well
You
then,
get to try again.
I will shoot the tree again.
Shoot the tree again. Make me an attack roll.
Natural 20!
25. You are allowed to roll me this damage. It takes 19 damage.
Isn't it also weak to fire due to the vial?
It was already weak to fire, but it has an additional. It did get hit by a bar of oil, so now deal me an additional stack of damage.
So additional
Take
d10.
that damage as it would be a crit. So roll me another 2d10.
14 extra damage.
The
So
fucking
that
tree
is
screams out in pain as a fucking fire lights up from inside the inside of it, kind of slowly exposing the core that's within it. You manage to get it, and it is a huge blow. However, as you start to feel good about yourself, the oil of the thing starts to secrete, covering the areas that are now covered in foam, slowly dousing it. It is not light on fire, but you have managed to get a big hit in on it.
So it's still standing.
It is still standing.
Okay.
And in fact, it does not seem to be slowing down.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Then, however, another fucking roar comes up. Knuckles, make me a history check.
Okay, let's go. That's a 12.
You recognize the roar. Oh shit. As I grab the GM overlay, move that stuff onto the token layer. Oh dear god, that's a Felidar. A giant Azorius used, magic-based war cat.
The cats are come to help us.
Would I
This is
know
one
if
of
this
the
is a good or
friendly
bad
kitties.
thing?
The Felidar are used by the most supreme of judges, by the Azorius, to deal out judgment to the wicked. They are protected of the innocent and ferocious animals, noble to a fault.
As I see that cat, I just yell, "There's a Trex, hide!"
Fuck you!
It has an initiative of 13 now,
Oh boy.
and it's allowed to act. Actually, yeah, this is 6. You have the floor.
Wait, what about the tree?
Actually, yeah, sorry, we were at the tree, weren't we?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, the tree is its turn, and it is going to attack the Felidar. Yeah, I fuck up the sheet again. Shit. I need to go to the fucking sheet to press the slam attack. And it hits it. Oh boy. I don't worry about it. It's a beefy boy. It hits it for 25 damage. It's fine, however. It's your turn.
I am going to stab this thing.
Go for it.
No sneak attack. Actually, I'm not gonna stab it, I'm gonna slash it.
Of course.
Alright.
That's 22. That's 6. Turning out at the 12. The thing crumbles before you as the cord explodes. Rafka.
I still wanna I wanna
Yeah.
use my bonus action.
Oh yeah.
I wanna disengage. I wanna disengage and run the fuck away.
Okay. Towards your friends, I assume?
I'm gonna hide behind this hedge.
Of course. Now, Rafka. It's your turn.
You got a straight line
I
towards.
got a straight line. It's not enough movement
Towards the
though.
oak tree.
Towards the big tree, yeah.
I'm not going to move to that tree right now. I am going to move towards this thing and slash it.
Alright, go for it.
12.
Well, that's a hit.
5 slashing.
5. You're going to slash at it, I assume then? Yes.
Yeah.
That kills it. And it is dead now.
Alright.
Now, what else do you want to do?
Yeah, I was going to check. I am going to move back to where I was because I still have half my move. I don't like the tree.
No.
It's not a good tree.
It's a bad.
It's the Felidor's turn, and he fucking like he just jumps this fucking tree, tries to slash at it with its claws, doing massive, trying to do massive damage. As it's like a fucking lion trying to fight an actual like titan.
Oh, man.
It fucking leaps on top of it and lands here, but it does a multi-attack, dealing, oh boy, a lot of damage to it. A total of 40 damage to it. And as it lands on the floor here, it turns around, and then in its beak, it has a giant-looking crystal that it puts on the floor as the tree collapses behind him on the floor.
Good job, kitty.
Kitty.
And then it comes after, no, just kidding.
Yeah. It goes right for this.
I probably shouldn't, but I want to pet the big kitty.
It can. It totally can as well.
Vic, can you do me the honors and clear the combat music and put on the playlist is called The Cold Streets of Ravnican. It's the one that I put on at the beginning.
Sure.
One of all the piano music. Because the danger, despite this cat being humongous, has passed.
I hold up my hands carefully like this and just kind of slowly walk up like, it's alright. Listen, I am the son of Artilim. Also, I've named Okos's dad, Artilim.
Give me a spelling of that. I immediately want to write it down.
Wait, let me actually...
Old streets of Africa.
Artilim, okay.
Yeah. It means intellect in Hungarian. And yes, most of the times when I make a name, I just, a random language I don't understand, put a word in it, and get a name.
Good.
Okay, Artilim. I should probably think of a last name for you at some point as well, but
yeah,
you know,
fine.
fuck it.
I I walk,
Who
so I
cares?
pretty much walk up, hands to me, you're like,
So
I'm
as
son
you-
of Artilim. Like, we came here on a favor for, fuck, what was our quest giver's name again?
Mr. Radi.
Yeah,
Radi.
like, we were doing a favor for Mr. Radi.
As you utter that name, it walks towards you in an alarming speed.
Like,
It then make me a strength check.
oh boy. 14.
That is, oh, it scored a lot higher. It pushes you down on the ground, hovers over you, and starts licking your face.
Good kitty. as I start patting its very nice mane.
I want to
It
kitty.
gets back up again, starts to kind of yawn, and then just kind of seems to like get into a comfortable position as it falls asleep on the floor.
On top of you.
Not on top of you, just
Oh,
slightly.
okay. I thought
Its ears start to wiggle in a sort of way that it demands to be pet.
Yeah, I will keep patting it. Patting it
I'm
pretty much
going
like
to
on
pet
one
it.
knee, pet it.
I'm going to
good.
hide.
I should notice that there's still an evil-looking crystal on the floor here.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Alright.
hiding. I want to sneak up to the crystal.
Mm-hmm. You
Without
do that?
anyone noticing that I'm sneaking up to that crystal.
Okay.
So I'm
you
gonna
have
use
it
the
yourself
hedges
there.
as cover, you know.
None of the people with their whiny, shitty little passive perception can see you.
What?
You can get. No. Actually, let me check. Yeah, I haven't actually accounted for the Felidor, I guess, huh? Hey. His ears perk up. But then they go down again. What did you want to do, Vic?
I want to go to that crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to pick it up.
It's laying on the floor here.
Yeah.
You pick it up, and it is a giant, like... you know, like the way rupees look in Legend of Zelda?
Yeah.
It's that kind of shape. It doesn't really seem to have... It is a purple, and it seems to be glowing of a type of weird energy. Do you pick it up?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just fucking pick it up. You don't get cursed by anything, as far as you know. But you kind of look at it, and it seems to be bigger on the inside. Like, it seems to have, like, some sort of reflection in it. It seems to have something inside of it that you can't quite spot, like a kind of haze or a cloud.
I think if the old guy was able to pick it up without being turned into a plant.
It looks kind of like a lava lamp in the way you look at it, if you're looking at it like that.
I really think, wow, this is gonna look amazing in my nest.
Just put it on the shelf.
But it's the old man's property. He's probably gonna want it back. Which is why I'm gonna hide it.
I yoink it.
You hide it in your backpack?
Yeah, I put it in my backpack.
Alright, you don't want to investigate it further?
I mean, we'll investigate it later.
Mm-hmm.
Back when we're at headquarters.
Radka, how are you dealing with the post-traumatic stress?
I'm just petting the kitty to make my worries go away.
When I see someone else is preoccupied with that, I will just kind of like move up, like, alright, he is being occupied. I don't want to piss this thing off, and I walk my way to the crystal and see that it's gone. And just instantly, like, my neck just snaps to this drift, like...
I crawl under the hedges and hide away from you.
Okay, so, yeah. At that point, I'll probably...
We're playing this game, huh?
I will make a perception check to see if I can... I wanted to see if I can find the crystal. However, I think with a natural 20, I will find the crystal on Desertrix.
You fucking see this ass go underneath the hedge, as you see a glow coming from his bag.
I just kind of like walk over. Yeah, we're gonna have to return that.
Yeah, we totally will.
I crawl under the hedge again.
No, wait. We're gonna have to return that. Like, once again, hand on your shoulder, close to air, for a bit of edge.
As you appear on the other side of the hedge, the Featherdar is waiting for you.
Nice kitty under a hedge.
As it also tries to make a grapple check against you. Make me a dexterity, I believe.
That's alright.
Dexterity or strength.
Okay. Give me a roll, Vic.
Can I use my acrobatics?
Is that the way that grapple throw works?
I don't know.
We've had this like a couple sessions ago. No, do you remember what the rules on grappling are?
Grappling. The attacker rolls an athletics check.
Yes.
The person getting grappled can choose between either acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
The aggressor sets the AC. The defender has to meet the AC. So if both roll 17, the defender will win.
Okay. So it kind of like tries to push you over. You're able to get away though.
You're a slimy bastard.
Mm-hmm. Underneath your desk now.
Yep.
And the fellow kind of sheepishly tries to follow you again.
Shoot, go away!
We'll make sure it gets back to its
You
owner.
get like into this little hedge formation.
Aha! You fallen into my trap.
And you go underneath the hedge.
Yeah.
And then immediately make me another acrobatics or athletics check.
Alright.
You manage to see a shadow on the ground and roll out of the way as the entirety of the Featherdar jumps over the hedge onto your location. Move yourself out of the way a little bit. It seems to want to be petted by you. It also seems like it enjoys playing with you as you leave tracks in the snow behind you.
It's fucking scary.
Just pet it. It's a big kitty.
Sorry.
You just start petting it. Like the fucking feather gets really close to the ground to get at like knee level with you, so that it can be petted by you.
I pet it as awkwardly as I pet my camera.
So the Featherdar seems to have thanked all the three of you for saving the garden, and then secretly walks off, and it finds a spot underneath the shadow of the tree here, and then falls asleep.
Cute.
Now, it is after this moment of witnessing such a majestic being of grand cuteness and justice that you all realize that you are all bleeding to death.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so who here knows the nearest hospital? I believe that we are all in need of one.
Hospital? I don't got insurance.
Well, I should have thought that before you went on and got yourself hit by a tree.
I should mention that that's not a real thing that you have to do in Ravnican.
What?
You don't need insurance to get healed. But Radka, you recognize that the closest place that they can probably find healing is probably the remains of the Celestian Conclave. Probably the
I'll
best.
have to deal with my family.
It's probably the best place they've got. Or they can make their way back.
I'll be fine. Blood.
They could make their way back to the cornerstone, bleeding over a train. That could happen too.
How do you all feel about asking help from the cult?
Not.
Well,
I don't like Rakdos at all.
I don't like the mirror.
You don't like what?
That's not what I meant.
I should mention that that's
You
the
don't
funny
like
thing
what?
about them. They all have what they are put in front of the actual guild, and it's House Demir, it's the Celestian Conclave, and it's the Cult of Rakdos. So when you say, how do you want to be treated by a cult? The only one that's correct here is Victor.
Yeah. I don't
I'm
like
an insider.
Rakdos.
I know what's up.
I mean,
You
House
know
the Mirror is
before.
kind of a cult.
The what?
House the Mirror is kind of a cult.
No, it's not
They're all
a cult.
kind of
It's
cults.
occult. Nobody knows what it is.
People know it a lot more now these days than the old days
Yeah,
of the guild.
fucking the Guildmaster's a hero, man.
Kinda, yeah. I should write that fucking report at some point. Hey, fuck it. But yeah.
Y'all wanna ask the help of
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna kind of stay out of
3
it.
people?
Roleplay what you're going to do now. How are you going to discuss this with one another?
I don't like Rakdos. I think it's a bad idea.
I meant the Celestia.
The Celestia are the cult.
You weren't born in it.
They're a bunch of hippies. Oh, they're gonna give us rice wheat and beet juice and stuff. They're gonna fix us up. Yeah, and all we have to do is say that we'll join them, and they'll heal us, and then we can walk right out the door. Best place for a handout. Celestia Conclave, for sure. They're exactly what the Church of Orzhov should be.
You're kind of hard to hear, Victor. Can you get a little closer to your microphone?
They're what the Church of Orzhov should be, you know, philanthropists.
What does Okos think of all this?
Honestly, out of character, my phone is pretty much on the brink of dying, so I've been fixing that.
Okay, that makes sense.
We are also at the end of the final hour. So we can decide what we want to do and where we want to go to heal next.
Yeah.
Session?
Those are wrong.
Video?
It's literally just collect rewards, teaser for next session, that's it. Really.
Alright.
Although you can take a side detour with the Celestia, which I was like would accept if you wanted to do that. But if you went straight to the cornerstone, it would have been next like this. We're gonna do next session, end. So little meta game, but you know, in terms of fucking thing, it is half like 1:30 in the morning, so I think it's a little bit loud.
Alright, should I cut the video then?
Yeah, just maybe have like a whatever this part is called, and then at part 0.5, and that's the end.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? You can just end it. Fuck. If Hakon is going to watch this, then he will probably want to know what happens at the end here, because it's the most important part.
We'll tell him.
Yeah, we can just do that. Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
so, if you weren't here, you lose the last part.
You look a cool teaser.
Cool teaser for next session.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope you've enjoyed this video so far, and I hope that you're doing alright.
Mm-hmm. That includes you, Hakon.
You didn't get a notification.
Before Hakon goes away, 4256. There you go.
Oh yeah. Man, that's about crap. That's about 3 minutes late. It must have exploded already.
Shit! Damn it! Oh well, I hope you skipped ahead.
Well, I'm cutting the recording.
Yeah.
Bye.